Good evening. I am your host, Nick. Welcome to the Nick Shine Show. Glad that you're here with us. New York Jets, Aaron Glenn, putting his staff together. We got a couple announcements today. We're starting to see the identity of what this team could be, what the ideology will be, what players could be here, what players are gone. Screw you, Clemens. Hit the road, Jack. There's no more of you. Go be a bouncer or something at the China Club. Does China Club even exist anymore? Am I showing my age? I don't know. Check receipts at Walmart. How's that? Drew Gooden did that after losing to the finals with LeBron, losing in the finals with LeBron to the Spurs in the early 2000s. It's horrible. Michael Clemens, horrible. We don't want you here anymore. There's not a single person that wants you on the Jets anymore. You shouldn't want to be here anymore. But I digress. We'll get into it. We'll talk about the new defensive coordinator, the new special teams coordinator, and our tight ends coach, who was a tight end coach and is now our offensive line coach. I'm a little interested and intrigued by hiring an offensive line coach before the offensive coordinator, but we'll get into that. Hit the like button. Let's have some fun. Let's talk Jets, and let's have ourselves a kick-ass night. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nick Shine Show.
It's got me.
Gentry covered in football.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime as Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky.
Who, me?
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Hey, all you shiners, it's time for something cool. I'm here to do my part. I'll drop a stinky fart. No chicken soup for you. I'm gonna eat it up. And then I'll do a show and talk about the Green Hornet. I got a new laptop. You know it doesn't suck. I'll need to keep it down when I'm making too much noise. My mom will pull the plug and Dennis smack my ass, and that will surely blow. Hey, fuckers, it's time for the Nick Shine Show.
Ready? Everybody mute yourself. Mute yourself.
Light of dawn's early light. What so proud that we hail. We're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land and of the free and the home of the brave.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'll stay anchored by the light and so bright as the twilight's last evening.
Welcome. Welcome, everyone. First time here, make sure to subscribe. We are 2 subs away from 1,300. Let's hit that tonight. With your help, newbies, become part of the family. The family's big. The family's growing. The family's a little crazy, but if you think you'll fit in, we welcome you with open arms. If you are already a shiner, hit the family emoji and show them what's up. Show them what they could become a part of. Let's say what's up to everyone. We got Stack here, Bill M, Mark Ferraro, Joshua, Jay Graves, Boomtown here. What is this? Boomtown usually doesn't write like long. Ladies and gents, shiners and shine. Oh, hold up. Ladies and gents, shiners and shinettes. May this be the night where everything goes right. Nick may be tired and only have 9 toes, but he really loves everyone, even all you bitches and hoes. Did I do good? Boom. Well, spur of the moment. Hit me with a freestyle in the chat. That's what happens. I'll drop it like it's hot. I learned that Boomtown can write rap lyrics. Dave Briga, my friend, welcome. Josh Allen Avatal, The Walking Jinx. Need a team to lose? Have Allen convert. Tom Ace. Shine time all the time, baby. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Lane Kerner is in the house. Lane, welcome, my friend. Pleasure to have you here. Love Bites. Welcome, sir. Jerome, how are you? It's hanging. It's hanging. A little excited that we're starting to get a staff together and starting to have a vision of what the 2025 Jets could look like. We'll get into that momentarily, but thank you for being here. My friend Benny, welcome. Comments can be launched. Hell yeah. Get him out of here. Hola, Johnny. I'm glad you took a break from Fortniting to join us. Wild Wave, Mr. Business, John B. Who we got? Nathan Shells from Grand Junction checking in. Jeffrey's here. Joe is here. Connor Long breaking. Jets fire Ron Middleton. Yeah, I don't think they're keeping anyone from this staff, man. You don't want anyone retained. It was bad. 7 wins, 5 wins. Get rid of them all. You don't carry into the future what didn't work in the past. It gives Middleton a chance to get out there and maybe get some other work. No surprise at all. Infrared, what's up, my friend? BC, Adirondack Fly Guy, who joined the channel last night during the show. It's just like, you know what? I don't want to wait to be gifted. Gifts are cool, but giving a gift is better. Thank you. Appreciate all of you. Our friend Hawk is here. Pretty soon he will be there. He will not be here. He will be there. Tom, thank you. Mr. $12.99. Sounds like a price at ShopRite or Quick Check. $12.99, Tom. Thank you. Welcome. Chat. Welcome, Tom. If we get Mr. 1300 here tonight, or miss, I'm not one to judge. We shall celebrate. I think Clancy had an idea of getting 20 subs for Bobby. Everyone create 20 accounts to help Bobby get to 500. I'll take it. If you got a time, make another account. Burner account. Bobby's smelly socks. Bobby's stinky shirt. Bobby's salty nuts. We got a whole bunch of Bobby accounts. What if someone comes up with 6-minute abs? No, man. Who can you break a sweat in 6 minutes? 7, man. 7's the number. What movie? Boom. Connor. You son of a gun, Connor. You've been holding one in the chamber? Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 1300 Club. Thank you, everybody. It's all about you guys. Yeah, Hawk knows. Joe knows. Oh, Adirondack? I'm sorry. But I do appreciate you taking the time and throwing a couple bucks to support the channel. All of you. I appreciate that. So let's get into it. If you're here, 69 likes gets the call-in link dropped. If you're new, you're like, well, that's a weird number. Blame Tom Ace. He's a pervert. He's one of us, though. We love him. We love him. Nate's here. Yeah, I know. I tried to pop in before, but you and Rob were on a mission from God, and I didn't want to interrupt and discuss anything. Might have to start disabling the Discord during the shows here. But thank you, Clancy, Nate, everyone. So today we get some Jets news. We get some coaches, part of the staff being put together. What do we get? Well, I'll tell you what we got. Oops, wrong app. Boom, boom, boom. The first thing was a little surprising. We brought on an offensive line coach who's a former assistant tight end coach. When we know the tight ends have to block, and they work hand in hand with the offensive line a lot. We saw earlier from, I think it was Cimini. I'm trying to pull it now. Was it Cimini? Give me a moment. No, it wasn't Cimini. Was it Zach? Old man interneting. I know. All right. New Jets O-line coach Steve Hayden. The Jets have failed to find a great offensive line coach. Oh, where did it go? Show more. There we go. The Jets have failed to find a great offensive line coach for a long time. This is a hire without much precedent. But Aaron Glenn clearly knows him and believes in his ability to do his job, as does the likely offensive coordinator. Positive reviews from people who know him. Smart coach, has wanted to be an offensive line coach. Played tight end in the NFL for a decade with the Chargers and Browns, more known for his blocking. Lions tight end coach 2 years. Cardinals tight end coach for 4 years. Was assistant O-line coach in Arizona in 2018 when Arizona O-line was 28th in sack rate. Lions tight ends generally graded well in blocking, and there is some crossover between offensive line tight end coaching. Has spent the last couple of years around Hank Fraley, one of the better offensive line coaches in the league. Now, does this tell you what it tells me? Because right away, my brain says power run scheme. Going to bring in a tight ends coach to be your offensive line guy. You're going to come from Detroit. You're going to want to smash the shit out of people. You're going to want to run the ball down their throat. You're going to want to build a powerhouse of an offensive line and be able to run the ball at will when the defense knows it's coming and just say to them, go ahead and try to stop this. A little old school football. I like it. We need it. We need some bigger size up front. You guys know I'm not a big fan of AVT at guard. I'd rather him kick out the tackle. Let's get a big monster in at guard. Next year when Simpson's gone for 2026, get me another monster guard. I want Tittman looking like this, left and right, like, holy shit, these are the guys next to me. But we'll see. I'm very curious to see. This tells me that Engstrand could be the guy in just a matter of time. Why would you bring on the offensive line coach, one of the offensive assistants, before you get your offensive coordinator? Wouldn't you want the offensive coordinator to be a part of it? Wouldn't you want him to have a say in who's going to run his offensive line? Unless there's a hang up on finances. That's why it hasn't been announced yet. Would make sense to me that they know who they want. These contracts are easier to work out. You get them done 1, 2, 3. Get the promotion to the guys, and then you work out the offensive coordinator's money down the road. So Zach also had a really good I know we shit on Zach and being his affiliation with the Athletic, but here's some thoughts on Steve Wilks, our new defensive coordinator. Good, smart hire for a first-year head coach in Glenn. No obvious connections to Wilks for Glenn, which isn't a bad thing. Players will love him. Has head coach experience, Cardinals in 2018, intern for the Panthers in 22. Was DC for the Panthers in 2017 and 22, Browns 2019, and 49ers 23. So 3.5 years as a play caller on defense. It's a good amount of experience. Expect the Jets to blitz a lot more. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not a typo. That is not malarkey. That is not made up. Expect the Jets to blitz a lot more. He didn't blitz much for San Francisco, but he did in Carolina. You don't blitz a lot in San Francisco, which is why he was fired, because his ideology wasn't the same as Shanahan's in this zone, keep it underneath, go run and tackle. But he did in Carolina. 4th highest blitz rate in the NFL in 22. Jets ranked 13th, 31st, and 31st the last 3 years in blitz rate. Expected an uptick. 49ers D ranked 8th in yardage, 3rd in points, and 12th in EPA under Wilkes. Got worse in all 3 in 2024 after replacing him. Special teams coordinator now, Chris Banjo, who does have a seal of approval from Mike Westhoff. If you are going to be a special teams coach in the NFL, it's a really good thing to have the GOAT of special teams coordinators give you a blessing. So only 34, was assistant special teams coach in Denver. For those of you that don't know, Westhoff was out there last year until his health thing. He was like a consultant showing up. Played 10 years in the NFL and was a special team standout. 3 of those years, 26 to 18, Aaron Glenn was his DB's coach. Banjo got a major endorsement from both Sean Payton and Mike Westhoff, too. 2 key figures Glenn has leaned on. Broncos down the league-high 5 punts at the 1-yard line in 24, including the playoffs, and Banjo did a lot of work with the outside guys on the punt team. Broncos special teams units ranked 11th in EPA over the past 2 years with Banjo on Payton's staff. So, just a little info on what's looking to be an experienced staff, even though they might be in new roles. And maybe there might be a first-time offensive line coach, a first time as the head special team coordinator. We're looking at guys who have been in the league, been around in different systems, different schemes, different locker rooms, different coaches. And I always say that if you can take from everyone you've been near and around and worked under and take all their great qualities and put them together to make your own identity, that's how you succeed in this league. You take the good, you eliminate the bad, and then you develop and you put your own little personality and twist on it. For those of you here watching, thank you. Please hit the like button. Super Chat's a great way to cut the line, get your comment, question, critique on air. Memberships, always a great way to support the channel and give a gift to another shiner out there in the YouTube land. I appreciate all of you for being here. And we are now down to $12.99 subs. One of you left. Damn you. Connor, I need another account. We're back to $12.99. We were at $1,300 for a minute, and somebody, I don't want to say left the channel. I want to say got their YouTube account deleted for being a stinky head. Again, 69 of you here watching. It seems to be a thing. If you want to mute me, hit the like button. All of you, right now. 69 likes gets the call-in link dropped. And then we can have some fun discussing our favorite team. Chrome with a question. Who is our starting O-line this year? Going to go with Olu at left, Simpson at left guard, Tittman at center. I'm going to go with a rookie at right guard, and I'm going to go with AVT at right tackle. That's what I would like. That's what I would like. Or AVT stays at right guard, which doesn't really thrill me, and then get a big right tackle. I don't know. I'm not the biggest AVT fan. Adirondack Fly Guy kicks us off with a membership, gifting it to, and thank you, to T-Jet73. T-Jet73, you are now back in the fold here on the channel. Thank you, Adirondack. For every 5 you guys gift, I will gift one. I'll play a little match game. I know, Joe. This is why I need a massive guard and then another massive guard next year so we can have a straight-ahead power scheme. If you look what Detroit does a lot with Montgomery, they will load him up and just go straight ahead. Smash mouth football, straight ahead. They will get a little cute with Gibbs to the perimeter with his speed, but they will smash Montgomery right between the 1, 2, 3, and 4 hole time and time again. The A and the B gap, and just say, go ahead, stop it. Especially down in the red zone. They love just running straight forward. I miss that. I miss the days that we can do that back with Thomas Jones, Sean Green, even earlier with Curtis. I really, really want to be able to dominate the line of scrimmage. Both sides of the ball. You got to be able to stop the tush pushes now. You got to be able to stop mobile quarterbacks. You got to have speed, power, size in the trenches. And the way these offensive linemen are coming out now, and you're seeing, I keep referencing Daniel Falele, Baltimore. I think he's like 6'10". He's at right guard. Becton, 6'7" in Philly. He's a right guard. You're seeing guys who have massive size moving inside and really dominating in the run game and doing it quickly at a position change. So if you get one of these guys who are 6'6", 345, man, put him at guard and run behind him time and time again. Why would you not? You get them to the second tier, and these guys punch at linebackers, and the linebackers fall on their ass. Jake, welcome. Main things I was asking Jeremy and Dom about those mid-round O-linemen. I want some boys we can plug in and punish people. Tired of them being first-round picks. Agreed. You want to go get a massive guard? 2, 3, 4 is where you do it. And the thing that's exciting is Muji comes from Denver. And as our friend, good friend of the show, Nate, he pointed out, Denver doesn't have any first-round picks on their defensive line. And they're really good. Offensive line, they got a couple guys that were picked in the mid-rounds. Quint Miners is one of them. 3rd, 4th round pick, I believe. And playing at an elite level. I think he made All-Pro this year. You got to be able to find guys that aren't the blue chip top 10 pick. Of course, it's nice when you hit on those guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat that and pretend that's not important. But if you want to build a team in the NFL, you absolutely have to be able to build in the mid and the late rounds. And I'm not talking about a Michael Clemens. I'm not talking about a Jeremy Ruckert. I'm talking about guys that go on to be near the top of the league at their position. They're out there. We watch other teams do it. We got to be the team that does it finally. We're very good. I can't say that. We frequently have a top pick. We all know who the top 10 guys are. Occasionally, one guy pops in that shocks everyone. But it's pretty clear and evident to everyone who the top picks are in the NFL. Where the art of drafting, where the beauty of becoming an elite general manager lies is the cheap contracts, the guy that no one else in the league wants to take a chance on, but you and your coaching staff believe you can find and you can coach him up. It's very important. You can't build a team without it because you can't live in free agency. Paul, thanks for watching. Strong running game and O-line will make the offensive line better with Rodgers. That's what we didn't have in the first half of the season. It's fair. We also had a quarterback who wanted to change all the plays and never just allow the plays to be. I am one who doesn't think Aaron Rodgers will be back, either his own decision or the Jets. I don't think Rodgers will want to come back and learn a new scheme at 41 years old. The Jets hired Hackett 2 years ago because Rodgers' comfort level. I don't see Rodgers being in wanting to be or being in any of the decision-making going forward with this group. Could I be wrong? Sure. You guys will have fun if I am. I just don't see it. I don't. Infrared, what's up, brother? Coach Glenn will never support a receiver that brings a soccer ball at training camp. Bye-bye, Lazard. Yeah, well, Lazard is gone. Even if Saleh was still here, Lazard would be gone. Oh, Jesus. Military flight and another light collided? Son of a bitch. Chris Bradigan, what's up, my friend? Welcome back. As of right now, Nick, who do you want at 7? I say Johnson. I mean, I want Abdul Carter. I don't think he'll be there. If I had to give you my wish list at 7, Carter's 1. McMillan's 2 now. Will Johnson's 3. And Mikal Williams from Georgia's 4. I'm out on Mason Graham for us after speaking with Dom last week. Dom C explained how he's similar to Quinnen, and we're better off getting somebody that complements us or complements Quinnen and doesn't see us going that route. You don't need to if you have someone who does it better in Quinnen. If we still had Saleh, it might be a chance because Saleh loves those smaller defensive linemen. But I see them going a different route, and I'm hoping they do. Like I want a monster at guard, and I want monsters on the D-line. So I think a mix of Mikal Williams with Jermaine and Will, and using blitzing. Will might not be wide 9 anymore. Will might be a guy walking around that they look to free up with his speed, maybe coming up the middle or using Will and as the passing downs as a guy that you just want to free up. Could be on the outside, could be walking around and blitz. We might see some of this old school Rex Ryan walk around, guys moving and guys coming from all different areas. But that would be my picks. Obviously, if we trade down, looking at Warren, the tight end, possibly a defensive tackle, other cornerbacks, if DJ Reed walks as expected. Right now, 87 of you here watching, please hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're looking to hit 1,300 subscribers for the second time tonight. We hit it, and then one party pooper stinky pants left. And now we're close to doing it again. Well, Mr. Gorman, there's one way to do that, sir. If your son wants to call in, make sure to hit the like button. It's easy, it's free, and it guarantees everybody getting to call in later. Let's see. Where are we at? We're at 55 right now, I see. We're at 55. So, a few more likes. We're close. If everyone here right now hits it, that's what she said, we get to 69. It's easy. Wow, that's a layup. Thank you, Tom. That's beautiful. Everyone hits it right now. We're at 69. Our buddy Rob V, who has a wrench. Careful. He might not know how to click and use it, but he will throw it at you. He will. I've played catch with him with a football. He will throw a wrench at you, and it will hurt. It will be hard. No. No. just to be clear? No. I am of the mindset. I tweeted this today. Hit on this draft. Finish your offensive line. Rebuild your defensive line. Find a safety. Find a corner. Get a weapon. Get a tight end, another wide receiver. Maybe two. And then in 2026, listen, I don't care who the quarterback is this year. I'll say it. Some of you might not agree. I don't care who the quarterback is this year because I'm not going to commit any financial resources long term if it's not Rodgers. If they decide it's not Rodgers, I'm not going to go give out a 3-year, $120 million deal or more for somebody like Cousins or Darnold. I don't want that. I am all in on a quarterback in 2026 with Drew Aller, Manning, and the kid from LSU, who I keep mispronouncing his name. I don't care if it's Jameis Winston for a year. I don't care if it's Tyrod Taylor. I don't care if it's Justin Fields, because I am not looking at this team to be built for 2025. I am looking for this team to be built and constructed to be a success long-term. How do you do that? One simple way. You build the trenches, you get some weapons, and then you bring the quarterback in as the final piece of the puzzle where he can be built and he can be brought in to succeed. That's where I'm at. If we got to go through a year of Tyrod Taylor, Justin Fields, Jameis, I don't care. Build the rest of the team and then go all in. Give whatever you got to give in year 2. If you show that you can dominate the trenches and you are going to be a team to be reckoned with, that's when you go all in and you trade whatever you got to trade to go up to get the quarterback that you fall in love with in 2026. And now the guy can come in with a unit that's ready to go, and you bring the quarterback along, and then you go to the next level, and you have sustainable success. You don't bring in the quarterback as the first piece of the puzzle where you have guys on the offensive line who can't start on any other team. We did that with Sam. We did that with Zach. You don't do it where your best weapon is Robbie Anderson, who has spaghetti arms and got the ball stripped from him anytime he caught the ball near the hash marks or within the hash marks. You don't do it. You go get a guy and you bring him in and say, look, we got everything here for you. We got the scheme. We have a plan for you to succeed. This is the plan. We're going to bring you along. We're going to have a power run game. We're going to use the tight ends. We're going to have a good slot receiver. We're going to move Garrett Wilson around. If he's still here, that's a possibility. He might not be. Do I want him? Of course I do. But who knows? You're bringing in Engstrand from Detroit. First thing he does is go watch St. Brown. Go watch Jameson Williams. See how we get them the ball open where they can catch and run often? That's going to be you. We have a plan for you. If you're Breece Hall and Engstrand comes in, first thing he should say to him and Allen, see how we use Montgomery? Goal line, short line. We plow forward. We put a good offensive line there and we just go with him. That's what our plan for you. Breece, you're going to be Gibbs. You're going to do everything. You're going to do what you normally do. You're going to catch the ball out of the backfield nonstop. We're going to use you in the run game. We're going to use your speed. We're going to use your ability to plant and go to light up the defense. If you're bringing that Detroit offense here, how can you not want to be that? We got 92 of you watching. I ask that you be patient. I ask that you hang out. I ask that you don't leave the show right now. We've never hit 100. We're at 95. We've never hit 100 viewers consecutively, concurrently in a live stream. We're very close. So thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this. Hopefully we have another record evening here. Make sure to hit the like button. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor. Subscribe. And then give me a comment when you see it go to 1,300 subs. We already celebrated it once tonight. Maybe Connor got mad at me. I don't know. Maybe he took his sub back. I do see Rick Kennis here, which means one thing. It's shine time, folks. Thank you for being a part of it.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. Shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? Shine time. It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
Oh, we got breaking news. We're going to drop the link. If you haven't become a member yet and you see everyone having fun with the emojis and you're like, I want that. I want my own emoji to use. Just go to the YouTube page from a computer and join. A couple bucks a month, $5 a month. You support the channel, help the channel grow, and you get your own access to your own emojis. You also get access to the Discord group if you join and are a recurring paying member on your own. Yeah, Stack, your job is done. Thank you. Stack is the light counter here. Appreciate you. You can now go on with your day. We are at 96 viewers right now. 96. Hell yeah. Look, who doesn't want to use a wiener lady emoji? Adirondack with a great comment. Top teams don't get that luxury on hitting top 5 players in a round, but remain good because of their scouting department. Unfortunately, we are stuck with this scout team for a while. Until after the draft. After the draft is when you'll replace it. You'll bring in your own guys. Yeah, Nate is always a detriment to me in one way, shape, or the other. Appreciate you, Nate. Appreciate you. Well, I'm sure this guy, this first caller, can get us 7 more viewers. If you were watching the other night, he did some impressions. He did an impression of Donald Trump, and without us knowing, he goes, ah! Did an impression of Donald Trump being shot. And then I asked him to do an impression of JFK, and he went, oh, ow. He's back. Where is this conversation going to go? I have no idea, ladies and gentlemen. But it's not in a car. It's not in a plane. It's on the train with Lane. Hello, Lane.
Hey, I'm just
Background
watching
noise.
this breaking news. You heard about what happened? The plane crash.
I heard.
Oh.
Very sad. Very sad.
It reminds me of what happened in 2001. Believe it or not, whenever I hear a plane crash, brings me thoughts of 2001. Anyway, before I start freaking out about it, how are you?
Out. Accidents happen. It sounds like it was just
Yeah, it happened.
Stupid mistake. Doesn't sound like it's anything horrible.
Yeah. So, anyway, how about Wilkes getting picked up for the Jets? That was good.
I like it. I'm a big fan of blitzing. I'm a big fan of creating pressure. I'm a big fan of sending more guys than the offense can block, as long as you have the corners to cover it. So, if you got Carter, Lane, we got to, the background noise is too much, brother. I'm going to mute you temporarily. But you gotta have guys who can cover. If you want to have a defense that's going to blitz, you got to be able to cover the back end, right? Or else you're going to get burned and you're going to get beat. So you have Sauce, you have Michael Carter. You could add somebody like Will Johnson to this mix.
I could see him getting drafted. I don't know, but I think honestly,
I can see Will Johnson getting drafted.
What else do I gotta say? Yeah, I mean, it's actually getting to that point that you start getting the pitchers ready. Like there was it 15 days already now. I can't believe it that all players are getting drafted or getting.
Are you excited for the Yankees?
I don't even like the Yankees, but I hear they're getting like I don't. I heard something that they're willing to trade 2 prospects to the Padres to sign Brett King to a 1-year deal. I know. Wait, 2-year deal, and Dylan Cease, Ryan.
Wait a minute. Our friend Nate in the chat is a big Yankee fan. He wants to
Yeah.
know: will you go to the parade with him this year when the Yankees win the World Series? Will you be there with him?
I don't know, honestly.
Right.
It's
Right.
too far off. I don't even know. I mean, if the Mets win, maybe he'll.
No,
He'll
Nate won't
still
go for
go.
that. Nate won't go for that. He knows that they have no chance, but he's gonna throw his fandom to the Yankees this year.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm getting. Yeah. So the Jets still got a draft. Who
The
did they
Jets have a
up
draft.
to?
Nate's going to the Yankee parade,
Yeah.
and you're afraid of 2001 rehappening. What else
Yeah.
do we? What else do we have to cover in this call, Lane? We're getting a lot from you tonight.
Yeah. I'm just not doing any imitations. I don't know. I just don't feel like it. I'm just.
All right.
Yeah. So I mean, anyway, I think that Ricky New York is good, but he smokes a lot. Yeah, that's kind of gross.
How does he smoke his cigarettes? Can you do
But
an
he-
impression of him smoking?
But I guess people like that, you know.
How's he do it?
Yeah. But
It's not good for
honestly,
you. Don't ever smoke cigarettes.
yeah, I don't. So you get cancer from that.
You can.
What happened to the Bobby Soul again? Is he just not doing it anymore?
Bobby said he wasn't doing his show until you came bowling with us.
Probably upset a little bit.
He is upset.
No,
He was
or
hoping
maybe
to see you
it's like
bowl.
I'm busy or something. I did see his brother on the other night.
Yeah,
For
Mikey
just like
did call in.
once, he had good internet. Actually, believe it or not.
He did. He did.
He should have a show. Honestly, I'm just thinking he should have his own show.
Well,
The
Lane,
Mikey
we got to
show.
go baby steps with Mikey. We finally got him to call into a show. I don't know if we can get him to manage a show yet.
Yeah,
We got to go baby steps. The first step was calling in successfully. We're there.
Yeah,
And we got
let's
to
copy from.
building blocks, right? Little by little.
Yeah. So honestly, I think that hopefully the Giants can do better also next year if they draft up for maybe somebody new. Or you
That's fair. If they
or
draft
you-
somebody new, maybe they do better. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, so what else has been going on? Well, honestly, if you think honestly, if you move like a player that you sign him in like a trade and stuff, like I don't know about Aaron Rodgers if he comes back.
If you were running the Jets, would you bring Aaron Rodgers back?
It's a very hard question. Honestly,
I'm here. I'm asking the difficult questions, man. You have the answers. People want to know, what does the Lane Train think? If Lane Train was running the Jets, would you bring Aaron Rodgers back?
I mean, you could sign him for at least maybe one more year and see how he does. But if he gets, if he gets injured again, then no, I don't think he'll come back. Maybe somebody else could, like maybe, if you maybe draft up and you have somebody that you could draft.
Oh, any other thoughts?
Like, yeah.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Going,
You are a big deal, Lane.
yeah, I like that you did.
Did you see that we did Bobby's weight loss show last night?
Oh, I didn't see it. Can you show it to me, please?
He lost 6 more pounds. He's lost a total of
Wow.
29.2 pounds so far and has earned $2,610. Any thoughts on that, Lane?
Did you
I
see the
mean,
Bobby picture? Look at that. He lost like 3 pounds. He looks good now. God.
he goes on his is he on the mat, I think? On his walk on the
He likes
walking mat?
walking pad, yes.
Yeah. I saw that picture. Oh my god, that does not look like him. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, he popped in here last night, and we have an updated weight. He started at 281 pounds, 281.6, and he's now at 252.4.
Yeah. I mean, I would only do the bowling thing if it was like closer. Like if it was in New York or Long Island. I don't know
I'll
why
tell
it's
you
so
what.
far.
If we have the fun we expect to have on Saturday, and due to this YouTube thing, the next time one of our friends meets a lady halfway around the world and leaves, we will do the bowling party in New York. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe who knows? Maybe Charles Gorman might fall in love with a lady from a Latin America country, and we may have to send him off, and we'll do the bowling party in New York. There's a rumor. There's a rumor.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, hopefully one day. Yeah. Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, so the Jets won on Sunday. Oh yeah, I'm being you now.
You're being me. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. You're doing me. All right, you are in the mood for impressions. Go ahead. How do I sound?
Only
Lane?
one. Hi. So they won on Sunday, Lane. They had a great game. They had fun. Lane, you have any other questions? Yeah. Did you see the game on Sunday for the Bills? Yes, I did see it, Lane. Pat Mahomes moved the ball down, and Taylor Swift was happy. Really? Yes, Lane. It was happy. Do you have any other questions? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You can ask me. Do you think that the Jets will do better next year? Let me think. I think probably if you draft maybe Taylor Warren or another guy out of college or anything, they'll do good. I don't know though. Yeah, maybe. Are you okay, Lane? Yes, I am. What else? Do you have any other questions? Yeah. Do you think that my voice will get better? Probably. I don't know.
I like that midway through it, you switched. You went to the guy with the deep voice, and I was the high pitched voice halfway through. That was good.
Yeah. So, are they still meeting at the bowling alley though? Like people that are going?
Yeah, we have a.
God bless you. Was that a sneeze or a cough?
It was a little cough.
Yeah, I'm on this cough medicine that I've been taking, so hopefully.
Hopefully you feel better soon, my friend. So right now we got myself, Jay Quest, Jay Graves, Weed the People, Tom Ace, Rob V, Nate, Clancy, Hawk, Peter, Blitz BK, Jake Asman, and Charles Gorman.
I don't think a lot of people wanted to join. Probably, I don't know.
Oh, it's also a matter where people live and if people are available. Lane, why don't you just say that you're coming and we'll have to rent out the whole bowling alley? Like, we bowl on a lane. How can we bowl on a lane without lane there? It doesn't make sense, dude. It's a bowling lane.
I'm sorry, just like thinking about something we have to do tomorrow. No, I'm just.
It's not tomorrow. It's Saturday. So, haha, gotcha. Trying to blow me off.
No, it's not that. I was very busy today. Yeah. Okay. So, thank you for taking my call.
Thank you for calling in. Feel better, my friend. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Me too.
And smile.
Thank you.
Smile. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know who's going to defeat him on Jake's show in the bracket. I have no idea who can get into a bracket and people are going to say, you know what, I have to click that guy instead of Lane. I don't. To me, he's unbeatable. I love Bobby. I love Charles. Chiefs fan is in a world of his own, but I don't know how anyone can vote against Lane. Not that I'm trying to sway anyone's vote, but like for me personally, I don't know if I can click anyone other than Lane. Gonna be fun. Can't wait for March. It's gonna be very, very good. Connor coming in. Chiefs fan versus Lane in the Natty. I like it. Good evening, Blitz. Drive safely, sir. That's it. You can't stop the train. The train, full speed ahead, man. Full speed ahead. I can't wait to see the impression of Lane finding out if he's the winner. It'd be very fun. The impressions will go on forever. All right, I feel bad. Ladies and gentlemen, Fire Aaron Glenn has entered the chat. We've seen him on other shows, and now he's made it here. Fire Aaron Glenn, thank you for joining. Also, good to see you, Alan. All right. Let's do a little old man interneting. Ladies and gentlemen, Blitz is driving. And what other way to show love than knowing that a guy is driving around in the car and he can turn up the music and listen to his own song? Enjoy, Blitz. Drive safe. Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm your host, Nick.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
It's 10 o'clock, get ready for the showdown. 9 toes down, Nick, ready for the throwdown. We proud Jets fans, we don't play with them pronouns. Best roster in the league, we playing with the pros now. They tell us slow down, call us delusional, call us losers as usual. But this season will be beautiful. Shotgun with you know who, but run it instead. Lad Hall hit the hole hard.
That's what she said.
Ground and pound like it's 2010. The chat, we got many friends. Johnny wearing hats for super chat and watch him breathe again. Nick put the link so Bobby can call and speak again. Bonesy did the blunt, I got the weed and pens. We speaking green again. Jets news like it's CNN. A-Rod and Charles Gorman is like we seeing twins. Feeding tins, pounding on these bleeding fins. Week 14 and 18 when they needing wins. They ain't seeing them. We run the ball and play defense. This is AFC hell where other teams repent. Ladies and gents, welcome to MetLife. This is Jet Life. We bleed green, this our best life. We just nice.
Let's say what's up to everyone. Dark Soldier's here. Johnny's in the house. Bobby. Mr. Bonesy's out on the prowl. Na-na-na-na. Jaden's here. 3 Siblings is here. Adirondack Fly Guy's in the house. Assist My Suicide is here. Rob B. Stack's here. Clancy's in the house. The lovely Leanie's in the house. Alan is here. Welcome, Addy. Dave Briggs is here. And Boomtown's the mic drop at the end of the show. He can't be defeated. He can't be stopped.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
Yeah. I don't see Matthew Smith on the block list. Oh, if you guys time someone out, I don't think I can untime them out. I think you just got to ride it out. Matthew, apologies. I had nothing to do with it. Sharon coming in with her 1-month super chat. The light at the end of the tunnel could be an oncoming Lane train. He's gonna roll over everyone. Full speed ahead for the Lane train. I cannot see him being stopped. Matthew, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. There's more excitement going on in the chat. You guys are having a fun time tonight. We're supposed to be rejoicing, guys. We're supposed to be celebrating. We're supposed to be ecstatic. We have a defensive coordinator who may blitz in the top 10% of blitzing. Imagine creating schemes and plays and designs to free up Quinnen Williams. Imagine. No, Siri, I did not stay open Pandora. And as much as I would love to hear Biggie hypnotize right now, I have to wait till next time. I paused it. I'm not going to let that song go away. I'm not going to crash the app on that one. So what do we think, folks? A blitzing defensive scheme. A former tight end in the NFL for 10 years, known for his blocking, is now our offensive line coach. And here we are again at 69 viewers. Thank you. I appreciate you. If you haven't already, the goal on this channel every day is to hit 100 likes. You can help us get there. Hit the like button. Show some love. It's easy. It's free. As Boomtown says, we are mentally unstable. We usually hear from Charles or Bobby as soon as we drop the link. Haven't heard from them. How about the rest of you? How about the DP? Let's get some Jets takes. Let's get some calls. Yeah, I can't change that, guys. Sorry. I'm trying to click around. How about, I got an idea. Hold on. Old man interneting. Stand by. You know what, Blitz? Guys, Lane wants to know, how do you feel about Knutin Williams? Does anyone have thoughts on Knutin Williams? Any relation to Isaac Newton? All right, stand by 1 second. Let's go with, here we go. In honor of Tom Ace messing up in the chat.
There's been a lot of you out there asking about who he be. Well, he's about to let you know.
He's Charles. This rap is so hot, you'll play it on a loop. You'll never get the recipe for chicken noodle soup. Super a spider or even a bat, got nothing on me or Bobby with his hat. Lady's gotta be a 10 if I'm gonna date her. Shout out to my homie, his name is Gator. I'm Charles.
To all you other guys trying to rap on Jake's show, got nothing on this guy and his flow.
He's Charles. These bars be so hot, I'll get invited on Fountain. You know who won't? That hater, Alan. My comic book and movie takes are so hot and wild. Since my last verse, Johnny had another child. My YouTube is blowing up and becoming a star. Blew a load and Tom Ace inside of his car. I'm Charles.
Jets, Yankees, comics, hip-hop, nobody compares when it comes to him.
He's Charles. I see everyone on Jake's show trying to prop us. I'm the only one jumping over cars. Blowski calls the show and he's always really loud. Shout out to Nick. You know he'd be proud. I don't like Zach or his family, they're Mormon. First name Charles, last name Gorman. I'm Charles, motherfucker.
You just witnessed the debut of a proud New York Jet fan and a Jake Asman production. Brought to you by the man, the myth, the legend himself.
I'm Charles.
And during all that, I gifted a membership that went to our buddy Eminon. Welcome back, Eminon. Nice to have you, good sir. Sorry, Mr. Gorman. No disrespect. No disrespect at all, Mr. Gorman. It was a fun day with your son. All right, chat. I leave it up to you guys. We are at the point now where I pass the torch to you. What are we going to do? Going to call in? I tried to reach out to Nate. Nate loves doing mocks. I tried to call Nate to see if he wanted to do one on air. He's too busy to answer his phone. He's in the DP. Hold on. Let's go in the DP right now. Hi, Nate.
There's other people here. Let's get out of here.
Hi, Nate.
No, let's fight this shit. All right. Well, didn't mean to hit that. You good, man? How's it going?
Hey,
How's the stream?
I was calling you. Show's going well. I was calling you to see if you wanted to do a on-air mock draft with me.
If I like doing mock drafts, I definitely would. You're a nice guy. Hey, guys. I got you. Hold on. Send an invite, Nick. Send an invite. Send an invite. We'll fix the Jets right now. Send an invite. Hell yeah. Draft number 4.14.
Hell yeah. Fix the Jets 7.0 is about to load. Hey, Tom Ace, why don't you take your fucking finger off the mouse, Tom? Take your finger off the mouse, buddy. I love you. 25. 25. You better play calm in here.
I'd like to issue a formal apology to Mad Ass. I didn't mean to block him.
Apology accepted and aired on the waves. Thank you. They won't call into the show, but they will all be in the Discord. I think the Discord is becoming a detriment to the show. What are we going to do with this? But what we will have for you momentarily is we will have a mock draft, the first of many on this show. For those of you who can't wait to learn about prospects, buckle up. Let's have some fun. We're probably going to do a mock a week here on the show. We're not going to overdo it. But with the Senior Bowl being this week and with all the excitement around that, the interviews, I try to keep up in the chat. I swear, if I take my eyes off the chat for 2 seconds, it just, I'm totally out of the loop and I have no idea what's going on. Wait. Did you tell me to send the link when the link's already posted? You haven't even been in the show to know that the link was posted? That's how much you've been in the DP?
I forgot you were live. I was watching them play Fortnite. I
right.
forgot.
Nice logo, by the way. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us.
Coordinated.
Yeah.
I got your text. I got your text. See, you think I don't think about you, but I do.
Hell yeah.
Right.
So,
am I getting this cracking on my end of this?
If you wouldn't mind, that way you present it, and then I can still monitor the show, and I can be in this. I can be
as
in
long as my
StreamYard while you're on the show. I will say this for the first mock that we're gonna do, Nick and Nate 1.0. Let's do no trades.
Yeah, we just did that. We just did that. We practiced that.
I
Share
know.
window. StreamYard.
Yeah, I already
share.
got you, bro. I got you, bro.
Can you see that?
I got it.
We lit. Okay.
And what we can do, if we are torn between a couple players, I will present the poll for the chat. We'll pick a couple of our players that we're interested in, maybe 2 each if it's torn, and then we'll leave it up to the chat. You want to do a chat draft?
Chat draft? No, I fucking hate the chat. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we can do the chat draft.
Sorry. I mean, you sometimes you say what I think, so you're the voice of reason. I never thought I'd say that. Soft season's getting weird already.
You know what this is in the bottom of my drink? Can you see that?
Red pepper, chili powder.
Look, it's called coconut jelly, and it like fucking. You don't even know when it's gonna come in your mouth. It just bang. Look.
I'm sorry. What?
And then you gotta chew. You gotta chew it.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
All right, mock draft 1.0. All right, so
chat.
No
I
trades?
need that clipped. Coconut. You don't even know when it's gonna come in your mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, this show has a brand new opening video.
I'm being serious.
I am a fan of coconut.
Listen, in the DP, we passed the no pause clause, and we could do the same thing here.
Oh, Rob V says groovy.
We're groovy. We're good. Rob V is the groovy governor, so
that
Rob V passed
you were
it. We're
so
good.
into the drink, though, you didn't even realize you said it. That's how invested you were.
Anyway,
hey man,
yeah, it's really fucking delicious.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
I am.
All right,
getting this started. No trades.
We'll
So
do
I
no
don't get a
trade.
third round pick.
You know, because it just gets it's too much to do on a show.
Okay, what about like maximum one trade? Like that's not crazy. All right, we could do no trades. It's your show. All right, so we have 742. No third because of Devontae.
Josh Engelwoman. Nick, you barely have any viewers, and you got these soft, low IQ people in chat banning everyone because they feelings hurt. Lamo, do better. You even had to write better with an A? That's how bad your accent is? Better. Do better. What are you, Joe Beningo? Come on, man. At least if you're going to troll, be fucking funny, dude. I don't mind trolling. I don't mind people picking on me or the show or the chat. Oh my God, I forgot again. Bill. I keep forgetting to print it out. Tomorrow's show. I will not go on air without the Super Bowl boxes ready to go. I had Addison remind me, but you know what? My fault. I'm picking a stoner. I apologize. Not my finest moment. Bill, I nominate you as this person to remind me during the day tomorrow. Preferably around 9:15 when I get home tomorrow. I can print it out. Shoot me a DM saying, "Don't forget the boxes, dumbass." And you can definitely word it that way. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our head coach. We have a defensive coordinator. We could be close to an offensive coordinator. Now we got to figure out who they're going to coach. Let's get this started with the Nick Shine Show and Nate Mock 1.0. This will live in infamy, and no one anywhere on any show for any team will ever come close to the greatness we're about to drop. And I know Rick Kent does not like mocks, but ladies and gentlemen, before Rick Kent goes, one more time for Rick.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. Shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? Shine time. It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
All right. We will get this going. Chat, you will vote. Let's kick it off.
All right, shall we?
Let's.
It's on slow mode. Before we get this started, I'm Aaron Glenn. You're Muji, right? I get final word.
Wouldn't I get final word?
Why?
I'm the GM. The
Why-
chat
why-
has the final word. Like we'll propose.
Glenn clearly has the final word.
All right.
He said if me and Muji go in a room and we have different opinions, we'll figure it out. I think that's what he said, which means I'm fucking gonna lay the law down.
Well, here's
All
what
right.
we'll do.
All right,
We'll
I'll
each
pause it.
present people, and we'll let the chat decide.
That's fair, but I don't like fair. All right, we'll
I
resume.
know.
Here we go.
I know. We'll have
Slow
ones
speed.
where we run it.
Cam Ward, number 1 pick.
You went slow.
Yeah, we're analyzing what's going on. Travis Hunter, your thoughts? Travis Hunter, number 3.
Woo!
Jesus Christ! All right, we'll keep it moving. Tater Tot McMuffin,
Nolan
as
gone.
Ricky New York would like to say. Hell yeah, Mason Graham gone. Thank God. So we get
All
Will.
right.
We get keep it moving. I'm not talking about Will Campbell.
All right. Number 7.
Will is the obvious pick, right? If we're not trading,
Number 7.
we just got a coach who is a cornerback. We're gonna lose DJ Reed. Granted, supposedly, so I have heard that he's a better zone defender than man coverage. His man coverage grade is wild.
Really?
Supposedly, he does play a lot better with being able to look at, like, keeping everything in front of him and be able to look at the quarterback. He has lots of like sauce type plays where he's kind of like that deep third and then can like jump down and do a flat and make a play. But yeah, that's a rough looking man coverage grade. If we're going to be playing a lot of man, it would be tough to see him getting burned constantly, and then Jets fans, getting off to a rough start. Jets fans ripping him, and
Nice. All right.
yeah. I don't know
So
if we're putting him in a strength there.
I'm gonna put in the poll Will Johnson for corner, Mikel Williams for edge, Campbell,
Whoa.
and then
Better edge available right here.
Mikel Williams.
I think so. He was the best D lineman.
Do you want that to be your? Do you want that to be your other person? We said we'd throw in 2 each.
He was the best for me. Like Warren's here, but this is too early for Warren. Yeah, I'd go Will Johnson, and based off what I saw this week with the Senior Bowl, I'm going Mike Green.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Any chance that you're just doing it because it sounds like Mike Breen, the Knicks announcer?
No, I don't care about Mike Breen. No, this guy showed out against the highest competition, against like one-on-ones, everything today.
Okay.
Or last couple of days of Senior Bowl. He looks like
the poll
he
is
can
up.
play.
We will leave it up for 1 minute. You have 60 seconds to vote. Let your voice be heard, or never complain.
Like, these are Khalil Mack type numbers, like when he went to Buffalo, right? 17 sacks. He graded out great last year as well. Granted, he only played, for some reason, 341 defensive snaps compared to this year, 719. Granted, like, you're expecting him to dominate this competition, but I don't know. I don't want to go tackle this high. There seems to be a lot of interior defensive line and offensive line in the second, third.
There's a lot of edges up there, right? You got
even more on the interior, it seems like. But yeah, this high. I don't know, but I like Green the best. Out of, obviously, if Abdul Carter's gone, that kind of changes everything. Who are yours? Campbell and
Williams.
And Williams. Hold on, I'll pull up these guys as well so the chat can see everyone, not just my guys. Campbell, see, really good pass grade. Played against the best
competition. A couple seconds left, and the pick is Will Johnson. 57% with Will, 11% with Williams, 11% with Campbell, 21% with Green. We will end it in 4, 3, 2, 1. End. All right. Will Johnson, cornerback.
Sounds like the chat didn't really like your picks.
Well, you took the obvious one.
I took Mike Green, got 21%. You go, who's Mike Green? All right. Ashton. Ashton goes to the Bears, not the Cowboys. You said that though. You said I think you said he'd go to Chicago or.
I think
Dallas,
Chicago
like
or I
Tyler
think
Warren.
Chicago and Dallas will be fighting to move up to get Genty. I really do. I can
Dallas
see the
takes Warren
Cowboys
there.
doing it.
You like that? Do you like Dallas with Warren?
That doesn't make sense with Ferguson, but Dallas.
Brian
usually doesn't do
Schottenheimer.
things
That's
that make sense.
Brian Schottenheimer gets his Dustin Keller, first round tight end. Mike
Yeah.
Green, 16th in this draft. There's your boy Mike Kell right after that. So we don't pick again until 42.
I can't believe
Which
you
kinda
went
sucks.
slow.
It's a stream. We're breaking it down. We're getting you views. Drop a membership if you enjoy watching the slow mode.
That's it.
That's
Slow
my boy
motion for
Baron.
me. Slow motion for me.
Although Barron looks like he's going to play nickel. This is why I've kind of eased off because it doesn't look like people want to put him at safety in the NFL. Gary doesn't like him too, if that weighs in anyone's. I mean, we could pick the speed up if you want to.
Zach
after
with a
this pick.
comment. Jets trade back with Chicago or Cowboys if they really want Genty. I think the Raiders are the spot. And let's be real, we want Genty to go ahead of us because it pushes another player down the board for us. But I think if the quarterbacks are gone, the Raiders are the spot to get to.
In this scenario, if this scenario is okay, I guess I like Johnson, right? Even though he's got some man coverage concerns, but he is a stud. If Mason Graham, basically Will Johnson was in Graham's spot, I wouldn't know what to do, and I would be kind of shook. Like that's a tough spot to be in. I'd rather, and that I would be so excited if it flashed across that the Jets made a trade. If everything played out like this, like these are the top 6, except Will Johnson and Graham was available, just because I think there's so much interior defensive line depth we could get later. I mean, Graham is what he is, but he's not Aaron Donald. He's not like a can't miss prospect.
That's fair.
All right, we're getting to our round 2 pick at 42. It looks like there's going to be plenty on the board for us.
So far we have Will Johnson a corner. We got Johnson, we got Sauce, we got Michael Carter. We're locked up on the back end now.
Oh, they took our tackle. Oh my God, they took Zabel. Jesus Christ. You're killing me, Nick, with these no trades.
Oh, I know who I want.
Yeah, I know. So my 2 are easy. Do you want my 2 first or your 2 first?
You give me your 2. I gotta type it, and then I gotta go back and see the board. I know one of mine.
So
where are we picking? We're picking 42.
Xavier Watts, I think, is a starting safety immediately.
All right. What are we?
And
42.
42. I love Xavier Restrepo. I think he's like, he's not the same player as Ladd McConkey, but he's going to have the same effect where he's just going to be like a wide receiver's easy favorite target. Good after the catch, is always open. I want him to be like the next Jericho Cotchery for the next 6 to 8 years on the Jets. But I don't know if, again, we have a lot of needs, so we would need him to just kind of fall into place. So my 2 are Xavier Watts, safety, Notre Dame. Looks like a 2+ year starter. 6 interceptions, no touchdowns allowed, passer rating allowed 30.
Right.
Played
Let me
solid.
see. Let me see the D tackles. Let me see the D tackles that are left.
Got Omar Norman Lott, Alfred Collins is. I like Collins. Deion Walker, we watched a lot of him. That's 6'7". Like, even if he's not a good pass rusher, he's just going to be able to disrupt passing lanes. Like, even if he's just like Michael Clements and playing patty cake, once he puts his hands up, he's an absolute monster. Harmon, I think, is rated
let me
way
see
low.
interior O line.
I'll add it to this list. Booker, Tate Redledge, you're kind of dropping here. Jared Wilson.
Nah, I could wait on them. All right. Go back to the D tackles.
D tackles?
Yeah, just give me D tackle. Well, mine is very simple. And now I got it went away?
Again, these are
Son
the
of a
PFF
bitch.
rankings. PFF has Jackson Dart ranked 202nd and going in the 7th round half the time. So, like, feel free to move guys however you want. But, yeah, my 2 would be Watts and Restrepo, 2nd round.
All right. I think Jamie Sherwood gets a massive contract to go elsewhere. And with Quincy Williams, could be in the last year. He signed a 3-year deal. He's in the last year of his deal. I want a guy in the middle of the field like a Nick Bolton. I want a guy that can do everything. So give me Walker from Georgia. And then I had to put the position for everyone because I'm also going with the defensive tackle from Kentucky, also named Walker. So coincidence,
Jalen
we
Walker.
have all 4 guys. Poll is live for number 42, right?
Yeah. Who the hell is Williams? Who the hell is Williams?
Didn't you say Williams for wide receiver?
Restrepo. That doesn't even sound like Williams.
All right. Well, it's
Now I'm voting Williams.
I thought you said Williams. I'm sorry.
Xavier Restrepo.
All right. Well, Restrepo is Williams. If you want to vote receiver,
Restrepo is Williams,
that's the
bro.
receiver.
It translates. Restrepo translates to Williams.
I do like Savion Williams, and I saw the name, and then I stopped listening.
No, Restrepo's my guy.
But I know the safety is a need, but when you lose possibly C.J. Mosley to retirement, Sherwood to a contract on another team, I want to be stout up the middle. I want playmakers right up the middle. I want a big D tackle to go next to Quinnen. I want linebackers that can make plays. We're going to be blitzing. I need guys who can blitz. I need guys who can cover. And if I look at Walker and Williams in the middle together, man, that's going to be an exciting defense. That's me. That's my take.
I would have taken these 2 guys, Wyatt Milam or Gray Zabel, if they were available for sure, over what we have on the board. Get a starting tackle, if not guard, and kick AVT out. Starting alignments are premium, as we're learning in free agency year
Watts
after
is
year.
the pick. Pick Watts.
Watts is the pick. All right, so we got a safety. Damn, look at that. Look at that. Living up to the Aaron Glenn. Just draft DBs every round.
I heard Chaos before say on Adam's show that Wilkes is different. He builds it from the back end where they're going to want strong safeties and strong quarterbacks and build it
Yeah,
up
because he sends pressure 40% of the time. He's blitzing all the time. I think it said his first year D coordinator in Carolina, he blitzed 50% of the time on third down. I think that's what caused a rift in San Francisco too, was they like playing their Robert Saleh defense, and he's trying to send pressure on third down. And all right, so we're not trading. We're just sitting here. There's your boy Deion Walker's gone at about 70, 69.
Very nice. Fitting. For 81 of you here watching right now, I appreciate it.
Fannin 81, Rob.
Hit the like button if you haven't already. We're doing our first Nick and Nate mock draft. This could be a thing if you guys like it. We get to 100 likes. Oh, we're at 98. That's too easy. We get to 115 likes. We'll have this be a weekly thing. We'll do mock draft Wednesdays with Nate if he's available.
This is terrible. This is terrible.
But I thank all of you for watching. And for those of you who did join the channel tonight, troll or no troll, we're at 1302. Thank you for that as well.
We're in a bad place, Nick.
Show me the fatties. Show me
They
interior.
took Derek
Harmon,
Derek Harmon, Elijah Arroyo, and Fannin went 3 picks apart, basically.
Wow. All right.
No trade sucks. All right. You said you want fatties and who else?
D tackles and interior O-line.
There you go. Two of your Georgia Bulldogs. These 2 are interesting.
Let me see Turner. Cook's Turner size. I forget his size.
I forget if it's him or the other guy at who was at the Senior Bowl for A&M this week.
I think he left, didn't he?
I thought it was
is that the guy who had to have the rod put in his ankle to stabilize it, and he can't have like any weight bearing for 4 weeks?
I wouldn't know.
I saw an alert about one of those.
Looks like he has lost some draft position this year.
Nice. We're over 100 likes. Thank you, everybody. All right, start a poll. What about 92, right? $92. What are you thinking, Nate? Give me a name that you want to throw in there. I'm not from. I mean, I'm going to put Ratledge in because I'll take the guard.
Are you talking about from your guard?
Yeah, I'll take Ratledge and I'll push AVT out to tackle if we were to get him. Give me 2 names you want. I'll defer to you with 2 here.
All right, I'm not loving. Definitely not loving this spot. We've taken Makuba in other drafts, but we just took a safety. I definitely like Makuba. But that's a lot of secondary. That's insane. I don't know how Ole Miss wasn't better. They have so many guys that are going to get drafted this year, including a quarterback and guys up and down the line, wideouts, corners.
I mean, they were good, but Lane Kiffin is just Lane Kiffin. He'll have games where they put up massive stats, and he'll have games that they're supposed to win, and he doesn't. That's always been Lane Kiffin. Damn, how deep are you going? That's what she said.
It's PFF, bro. None of this shit matters. I like this guy. I like Nick Nash a lot. A 6'3" slot. He's played essentially his entire career in the slot at 6'3", which I don't know is so appealing to me. He's got a 50% contested catch rate. Which
Sharon says Mitchell Evans is 6'5", 260 with great hands. Feel me.
Mitchell Evans, the tight end, Notre Dame. Is Sharon a Notre Dame fan with the last name McLean? A little Irish. Because then that changes my perception if she's a Notre Dame fan.
Hawk with a super chat. If this was a gifted membership, Tigo would not have received it. Hashtag groovy gray name forever. Hawk, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Hashtag keep Tigo gray.
Ferguson, another nice option. You gave one option, right?
I did, and then I deferred to you. It's like a fantasy draft. You take the next.
I'm gonna make it. I'm definitely gonna put Nick Nash in there, wide receiver Nick Nash. You have that name down, or am I gonna see fucking wide receiver Williams again?
Williams is there again. Go ahead.
Nick Nash. All right. That's what I want everyone to pick, so I don't even want to give them a good second option. I'm gonna try to manipulate the chat a little bit.
All right, nice. You're starting to sound like you have your own show. Well done.
But I guess we'll go Trey Harris. I guess like Trey Harris is I guess we'll go Trey Harris as well, who I don't know as much about, but I've simply
he's a wide receiver, right? Also,
I'm on Twitter. Yeah, another great fucking contested catch rate. Jesus Christ, 2 great years of production.
All right,
not great.
Let me see.
Three to be honest. Jesus Christ. All right, yeah, Trey Harris and Nick Nash.
All right, let me see D tackle.
Pass catcher.
You know what? Let me see edge. Let me just see D line. Edge, D tackle.
Edge has that interesting player from where'd he go? David Walker. I don't know why I like this guy so much.
What's his size? I'm not picking no Will McDonald. We got our Will McDonald. I need bulk.
He's like Bryce Huff, bro. This is like Bryce Huff, 6'2", 260. But look at his productions, 3 years at Central Arkansas. Granted, against like exactly who, but the guy's got 35 career sacks in 3 years and 100 hurries.
Yeah. Go back.
Again, it's like this is.
I want to build a big D line though. That's not big enough for me.
I know. You want fucking guys whose mama could cook.
I want my edges to be 6'5", 270. Like I want Jermaine
Yeah, well,
Johnson
it's
and
not
Will
about what you
McDonald to
want.
be like looking up at
About what
everybody.
Steve Wilkes wants. All right, so
What's
what do you want to
Turner's
look at?
size? Turner's a D tackle though, right?
Jesus, here we go with the weight. We're gonna take the fattest guy and pray. All right, 6'4", 300.
You're not gonna take the fattest guy, but if
Mills is a good pass rusher. We took him in a couple drafts. This guy seems to 8 sacks, playing a lot of good competition from the interior, lined up in the B gap the whole time.
You know what?
Clancy's boy. I love Peebles, but I think it's a bit too early. He was killing this. He was absolutely killing down in Mobile this week. But I don't want to put that name because
All right, go back up.
But again, don't trust PFF, bro. They're all different. Sorry, which way? This way?
Jesus Christ. I was watching the YouTube feed because I was over there on the poll. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna just defer. I'm gonna leave it with 3.
Do it.
Poll is live, ladies and gentlemen. The poll is live.
I could look more into Harris tomorrow. Definitely a lot of production in 3 years at Ole Miss. I already don't like this with 2 defensive backs. First 2 picks,
I know.
I mean, if they're the best 2 players, but
if you go get an offensive lineman or if you re-sign, I'm not for it, but if you re-sign Morgan Moses, you don't have to go for line early. If you find a defensive tackle that fits, you don't have to really draft there. You know, you find a veteran receiver, there's always like a Brandon Cooks floating around, right?
I told Rob it's not Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Tet, Abdul Carter. Obviously, Will Johnson's a solid player. I just want a bunch of second-round draft picks. Just give me like 3 second-round draft picks in this particular draft.
Yeah, we got a couple seconds left. And we are going to... 3 more votes. Get your votes in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End the poll. Pick is Ratledge.
Ratledge looks like a solid
48%.
3-year starter, right guard.
Do you know how much I hate watching the Philadelphia Eagles play and there's Georgia Bulldogs everywhere?
Oh, look, now you got one in this little mock. And we're going to pick quick again, 108. Get ready, folks. You're going to have to pick from those. You're going to have to pick from those exact same names.
Yeah.
Mitchell Evans is gone.
I'll start putting them together now.
Trey Harris is gone. Nick Nash is gone. God damn it. You guys taking Rutledge. All right.
So you pick first this time?
Now things are getting ugly.
$108.
He had a really good day today. He looked like one of the only good guys who could catch a football.
I'm in
today.
YouTube. Tell me, you got to give me a name. I'm not on that
Jake
stream.
Brenningstool. I'm not putting him as mine, but Jake Brenningstool. Kyle McCord. We could really get the people going with Kyle McCord. That would be goddamn interesting. See how much your chat wants a quarterback. I did not like this guy at all, and he was playing. He looks like he's going to be a guard in the league and not a good one. O'Donnell Fortune, my guy. Anyone who knows me knows O'Donnell Fortune is my Quantez Stiggers this year. Frazier. Love me some Frazier.
Oh, yeah?
I like this guy, too. Plays whatever, corner, safety in the box, physical as shit when he tackles.
Who you got? Give me a name.
All right, I'm just going to get freaky for the chat. I like this edge. I'm getting David Walker, and I'm putting McCord. Kyle McCord and David Walker. David Walker is the edge from Central Arkansas who put up 45 sacks. He's going to be our another third round NASCAR package guy, or we're going to take a swing in the fourth round on our quarterback, who, if we do, this is one of the only quarterbacks that I would somewhat be happy with in this draft is McCord.
Let me see the tight ends, please.
Tight ends, as you wish.
All right, go back up. Go back up. I mean, I guess I'll put Ferguson in, right?
Ferguson's solid. This guy also looks solid today. Granted, I guess his stats aren't going to jump off the board, but it was a bunch of ugliness at Senior Bowl in terms of catching the ball. Besides, like Tez Johnson and a couple of tight ends.
And now let me see receivers too, sir.
Well, they took Nash from us, and they took what's his name?
Eliminate the tight ends from it. Rutgers beat Northwestern. Ace Bailey drops 37 points.
Jesus Christ. Chimmery Dyke.
Scroll back up. Just
I
let me
like
see
Ty
the
Felton.
top of the list.
I like me some Ty Felton.
How about Kobe? I read a little bit on him the other day. Kobe Hudson, UCF.
I don't know about him at all.
Is he 6'2", from what I remember? Or no? What's his height?
6'1", 200.
6'1", 200. All right. I'm gonna throw him in there. All right, we got Walker, edge, McCord, QB, Ferguson, tight end, Hudson, wide receiver. Poll is active. The poll is live. Let your voice be heard, Chad. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Oh, man.
That's why we need trades in our draft. Be able to go get our guys. The last two picks, we just missed out on pass catchers and/or tackles that would have helped the team rather than.
We are close. We got about 10 seconds left. Get your vote in.
I'm going Kyle McCord. Fuck it. Oh, they're going with Walker. Oh my God, they're going with the.
No, it's close. I think McCord might be tied right now.
Oh shit.
We gotta wait for the tiebreaker. 5, 4, 3, 2. Somebody vote.
Oh my God.
2 people voted. And it ends up with Walker, edge.
Don't love it, but we'll take it. I think he might even go. I mean, he might go a little bit later than that, but he doesn't seem like he's gonna be an every down player unless he is really, really disruptive as a pass rusher. We'll get I guess 2 picks in the 5th round, 145, 158.
Well, Jake, this is how you get to know the names, right? Like you see shows, do them. You see shows, do the mocks, and you see, you hear the discussion, and then you do your own deep dive. Based off of, we just had our pick in the beginning of the 4th round, Josh. But Jake, you start to know the names and educate yourself on it on your own time, and then be a part of the discussions going forward. I think we have 84 days, 85 days till the draft.
They took O'Donnell Fortune.
Is your boy McCord still there? He'd have to.
Now he's my boy. Now he's my boy. Yeah, he is still there.
Well, we got to put him there, right? If he didn't get picked the last time, he's got to carry over.
Is that your pick? You want McCord?
Sure, I'll put McCord this time. What number pick is this? I'm not on that page.
145. Pick 145.
Thank
Fifth
you.
round.
All right, I'll take McCord, and let me see the big fatties now.
This is interior offensive and defensive line.
No, just D tackles. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, even though we got one, can never have enough. And whoever loses the position battle can just sit behind Simpson for next year. I'm going with Frazier, the kid from LSU. So I'm going to go McCord and Frazier. Your choice.
That was going to be one of my picks too, is Frazier. I think he can start in the league. I don't know about first year, but he's definitely going to be a player. Frazier's good. I'm definitely putting Aeneas Peebles. He might even go earlier than this if he climbs up a little bit. But if we're using PFF, I'm definitely putting Peebles there. And then we have McCord. Peebles, yeah, defensive tackle.
How big? How big is he? How big is he?
Really, here we go with the how big is he, bro? Don't worry about him. He's a football
just
player.
like to know. I understand.
I know I'm teasing you. Hold on. He is 6'1", 290. 23 years old.
What's it, Solomon Thomas? Hell no. I couldn't vote for that.
Here we go with the weight again. Bro, and then I'll show you clips of him tearing everybody up in the backfield every play. Yeah, Peebles is mine.
I know, but there was clips of Solomon Thomas doing it. There's clips of other guys.
I like both of the guys that you were saying. I like Frazier as a starter, even though we just took Rutledge, so I think that's somewhat redundant. But yeah, if you're going best player they're available, I like Frazier. I definitely like Peebles.
I'm also looking ahead, right? Like if you can get value and you get another offensive lineman, because I don't see Carter Warren and Max Mitchell being on this roster. So
Peebles is my guy. I'm just gonna stick with. I'm gonna make it like you said. I'm gonna stick with the three because I like both names you said.
Okay.
And I don't want to put a name just to put one. Peebles is my guy.
All right. It's active. Quarterback, another offensive lineman, or a defensive tackle. Could you recap our draft so far for everyone, please, Nate?
Yeah, we have, staying true to Aaron Glenn, we took a defensive back in the first round, Will Johnson at number 7. We're not trading for any picks, so at pick 42, we went with a safety. Drafted 2 defensive back for the first time since what year was Jamal Adams, Marcus May, and that 1-2 punch. Round 3 went Tate Rutledge, kind of got stuck, just missed on a few guys. Then we took a NASCAR package edge that had like 40 plus sacks in college at Central Arkansas in round 4. So you got a little offensive line, little defensive line, and two D-backs for our boy Glenn.
Close again. McCord in the lead with 48%. Let your voice be heard, chat.
Definitely a lot of New York people are going to like McCord. There's a lot of Syracuse people that are Jets fans. And he played best against the best competition. You look at these late in the season. UC, Cal, UConn, Miami,
chat,
State.
A couple seconds left. Get your pick in.
He has one of the better pressure grades too. I feel like he was even better under pressure than whatever this means.
Okay. All right, McCord's the pick, 54%.
54. Who is next after that?
The D lineman.
Peebles.
Yeah, Peebles had 34%.
McCord is the pick. 145. We'll pick again in 13 picks. So this will be a quick one. Please, if someone
up,
draft
big
Peebles, I'm done. I'm out of here. You're finishing the draft on your own. Atlanta always forfeits that pick in the 5th round. I'm not sure why they have to forfeit it. I forget why. All right, we're back on the clock. 158. You could definitely put down Peebles.
Did they do tampering?
Was it with? I don't know. Would they do something with Belichick? I don't know. Frazier is still there. Peebles is still there.
They carry on, right?
I like Stout a lot. We watched some of his in the DP. We were watching some of his gameplay. He was a big, like, no, he's not big. Physical safety / nickel. Yeah, 158. My two are Stout and Peebles. I'll give you Frazier again. I think that was a good one, but I'm taking Upton Stout and Aeneas Peebles are my two.
Stout was what, safety?
He's a safety / nickel, but yeah, he's I don't know. He's just a physical ass dude. I don't know if you want me to show clips of these guys too. This is Stout. Peebles, I wish I had clips of, like, from the Western Kentucky. I mean, from the
defensive back getting an interception. Wow, we never see that.
This guy's in the end zone like 4 or 5 times this year. It was wild. Whether it's fumble recoveries, he plays. You see him playing a lot of man as a safety too. Like he plays a lot of man, and whatever we were watching. Rob and I and the whole Discord watched this earlier. Like, he's in man a lot, and whenever defense they're playing that's why I don't know about that edge pick, because I just feel like we're not going to be in defenses that have like linebackers standing up. I mean, you never know. Actually, what the fuck do I know? But yeah, like he's in man. He's on the sideline.
I like this guy a lot because he's constantly making plays on the ball, and even if the other guy is catching it, you could see already his hands are active and the ball skills are great. With even ripping it out.
He's gonna have penalties. Sorry to interrupt. He's gonna have so many penalties in the NFL. You see him tackle, he just like
but you can coach that, right?
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying, like, yeah, you have to coach it back. But he's like, you'd rather have to coach it back than have to fucking turn a guy on like sauce and tell him not to bitch out of fucking tackles and teach him how to tackle.
Yeah, I'd rather have a guy that hits too hard than a guy that can't hit. All right, go back to the list. Let me see.
Next.
Did we ever get a tight end or no?
No.
All right, let me see tight end, wide receiver. Lacey's the guy that did the hit and run, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be in trouble. Felton is one of the names I like here. This guy has sucked at the Senior Bowl stuff. Most of it, if you watch the Senior Bowl this week, everyone sucks at catching the ball besides the tight ends. I do really like this guy a lot.
Yeah, I've been picking him a bunch in the later rounds.
This guy looks like Lazard.
You know, Iowa's like tight end university, right? Penn State was linebacker U for a while. All right. I'm just going to go with that. We'll go with 3. And we're live. Peebles, Stout, and Lachey. Wow, not much love for Stout. I'm a little surprised after the video.
People have I don't think anyone wants to draft a day 2 pick on a Western Kentucky player after Corley this year. That might be part of it. Get another Hilltopper day 2. People have some bad memories.
Excuse me. All right, couple seconds left. How many picks we got left? 2 after this, right?
Yeah, we're at 158 now, and then we have 186, 208.
All right, we are done. The pick is Lachey, 54%, Peebles 35, Stout 12.
I hope
Thank you,
Peoples
chat.
reps all of your lifetimes. All right, so we're going Lachey. Luke Lachey.
Lachey is the pick, yeah.
He is the best tight end on the board for sure. There's no drop off after that. I like it. I respect it. Come on, Peebles. 12 more picks. No. I'm done. That's the worst draft ever. And they took Riley Mills. There goes Stout. I'm out of here, bro. What are we doing?
Frazier's still there?
Frazier's still there. RJ Mickens actually looks like a solid player. Not just because he's a son of a former Jet. I'd like Mickens this late. I hate that we can't trade and we keep missing out on guys that we want by 5 or 10 picks. This guy is interesting. I don't know what to do. Like he can't. Look, if you see he lined up in line 183 times in his whole career. Basically, he was mostly a slot wide receiver, but he's slow and he's 6'6". I don't know if he could be a tight end. He's gonna be a good one. I just don't know if he can block at all. He's like this tweener, 6'5", 236. He literally looks like Alan Lazard out there. Clancy wasn't sure if he was a wide receiver tight end. He seems to be solid. I just don't know, again, if he can block or if he's just like a slow slot jump ball wide receiver kind of guy.
Okay.
Catch and run over the middle of the field, up the seam kind of guy.
Who we got? You want to pick yours? You want to pick yours first?
I like Mickens. I'm guessing they took, O'Donnell Fortune. All my guys are gone. I mean, I have to look. I only have a few guys because I only looked so much. I mean, Frazier's still here. I like Frazier. I like Mickens. I'll make it easy on him. Frazier and Mickens. You get a second safety to go with Watts, or what I think could be a possible.
Now, I know Ray Mickens was like a small slot. How big is the son? I'm just curious because Ray Mickens was like 5'9". He was smaller than Glenn. We had some small corners back then. How big is the son?
210. 6 feet 210.
Wow.
So he's big enough to play safety.
All right. Let me see. I need D tackles, man. Show me fat D tackles. I need 6'4",
we
6'5".
could have taken goddamn Peebles.
I don't control it. I'm not picking anyone.
I like Tonka. Big Tonka.
Size. I'm not nominating anyone unless they fit my criteria.
6'3", 200, but he moves like Aaron Donald. Don't worry about it.
6'3", 200? What is he? Steph Curry?
He's 288. 6'3", 288.
Too small. Next.
He wasn't using creatine that week. Give him. Oh my god, bro. All right.
I have a criteria for this defensive line that I want.
Toledo, Darius Alexander.
Living in the green. I like it.
6'4", 310.
Boom.
Can't get off a block. Never had a sack in his life.
I don't need my defensive tackles having sacks.
Well, I was joking. I'm sure he's had a sack in his life also. I would hope so. 4 sacks.
What number is this? 186?
Pick 186.
All right, we are live. 3 options again.
Bro, this is not the Nick and Nate mock draft. This is the chat mock draft 1.0.
I know.
We have nothing on the defensive line.
We got a lot of people watching tonight. We'll throw them a bone, let them participate.
I demand trades now.
You know what we could do? We can record them.
Yeah, we can't put Jackson Dart. That's a rule. We can't put Jackson Dart because they have him ranked 202.
Thank you for the super chat. Is Pegas gone? Peegs?
Yeah.
Progress?
Yeah. He was available in the 4th round or like late 3rd round, like around this Tate pick, I remember. But I haven't looked into him as much as other D linemen. That's why I wasn't going to put his name there. But I trust TVF. He probably destroyed Tennessee, and that's why the big fella's saying that.
Chat, we got 75 of you watching. Get your vote in. Let your voice be heard.
I'm going Frazier. Oh, we're taking Frazier. Chat, we're not taking Frazier.
Some people think, you already get a guard. Don't double dip.
But if he's that good,
I know. I'm surprised too. Yes, listen to Jake, Stack, and many others. Hit the thumbs up. We're at 111 likes. Thank you, everyone. Couple seconds left here in the poll. We have a tie right now between Mickens and Alexander. Frazier making a late push. 3 more votes. We'll get to 30 votes, and that'll cap it. Come on, folks. 3 more votes. No, Nate. Carter was gone. I need 1 more vote, guys. 1 more vote. I know I don't have 50 bots watching. There we go.
Frazier's
Son
pushing.
of a bitch. Son
Frazier's
of a
pushing.
bitch. When I clicked end poll, another person voted, and it pushed it back to a tie for Mickens and Alexander. Nate, I defer to you.
RJ
Since you're
Mickens,
running
welcome to
this,
the
I'll
Jets.
give you the choice here. It was a tie.
RJ Mickens. We took RJ
right.
Mickens. Welcome to the Jets. Miles Frazier goes 2 picks later. Then goes Darius Alexander 2 picks after that.
All right.
Our
Now
last
we just
pick will be
find.
late.
Now you just find 2 of the biggest defensive tackles for me, please. That's all I want. Massive D tackles.
We get the best player.
Yes, I need the best player who's the biggest guy. It's the 7th round. There's not much of the best, but you can get size here.
Ricky likes this guy, but Ricky likes anyone that's ever worn a Florida State uniform, so it's hard to trust.
Yeah, if you've driven through the state of Florida, Ricky will like you just by association.
Mine, I
Was
like
this
Kobe
208?
Bryant. Yeah, one of mine is definitely Kobe Bryant. I love Kobe. He's ranked.
Kansas,
This is
right?
not real. Yeah, this is not real where he's ranked. He's just like where they have Jackson Dart at 202 too. They update these like a couple months, and sometimes they update, like you said, the 1st and 2nd round, but not the 3rd, 4th, 5th. 6'1", 175. Slim Antonio Cromartie built corner. 3-year starter on the outside.
Oh, Clancy, he definitely knows his stuff. We're just teasing about the Florida State Association.
Yeah, Clancy, let me rock, bro. Clancy knows what I'm doing too. Yeah, I'm definitely putting Kobe Bryant as one of mine.
I got him already. Next.
And possibly no one else, just so I could sway the chat, but let me see. Yeah, I don't know.
Did I just see Nazir Stackhouse from Georgia still there? Go up, right there.
Yeah.
How big is he? I know he's a monster.
Here we go. 6'3", 320.
Boom. That's one of my picks. And whenever I play college with Nick, I always pick him to be. All right. That would be great to get Rutledge and Stackhouse, 2 guys in the trenches from multiple national title teams. Clancy's asking, is Howard Cross still there? I think Cross is 290, though. I don't know if I would.
Howard Cross?
DT.
Yeah.
290, if I remember correctly.
Do you memorize all these guys' weights? It's incredible. It's like you got like a Bobby fetish. 6'1", 288. How much does Bobby weigh, Nick, today?
Oh, I don't know. He's on D tackle.
All right, I'm putting
I'm
Howard
telling you,
Cross.
like this is my whole agenda this year. I'm not looking for a quarterback. I'm looking for massive defensive linemen.
This dude had 31 hurries last year, which is insane for the defensive line. So
Tackle
for Clancy, tackle. Your boy, 288, Howard Cross.
Oh, my boy. My tight
for
ends.
Clancy, I'm putting Howard Cross, and I'm definitely putting Kobe Bryant, the corner.
Cross, D tackle.
Who for 175 has a 91 run grade. But has played pretty good against the big teams. I like Kobe Bryant a lot.
All
And we
right.
can just draft fucking 6 defensive backs our first year with a cornerback as a head coach.
Who's the top ranked guy left? Is that it? Is that Martin?
No, but 2 quarterbacks, but Dart is not real.
All right.
Tyler
All right.
Show,
Go down a little bit. Go down.
Dylan Fairchild.
No.
Whoops, sorry.
Bernadel, linebacker. Fuck it. Linebacker. We never took a linebacker, did we?
This guy had three surgeries this year. I just made that up, but you didn't know shit about him anyway. So 6'1", 227, linebacker, Stanford.
No, it's more about the position. Tell us about him. He's smart. There you go. Intelligent,
90%
high football
completion.
IQ. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our last pick. Is it Bryant? Cornerback? Stackhouse, the large defensive tackle? Cross, the small defensive tackle? Or Bernadel, the linebacker?
No way you put small. What are you?
I did. It's 288. His father played bigger than that.
Bro,
Fucking tight end.
all right, some colleges automatically list their players 10 pounds overweight, and you know that. Some of them who like to play faster list them like a couple pounds underweight. So most of those are like posted like the year ahead of time. He could have put on 20 pounds this season.
Could have. Well, Nate, I do thank you for running this and for all of your knowledge, wisdom, and input that you put into it.
I hate this draft. Now I have to go do 5 more and the DP right after this.
You are. I think. How many did you do today? Because I felt like I clicked in twice at separate times throughout the day, early and then late, and you were doing.
We only did one today. I think we only did that one today.
Clancy,
no,
people
we
in
did,
this region
we did
know
one
who
and then,
he is because
and then they
of
made
his
us
father.
trade.
People my generation know him because his father. People don't know who Stackhouse is. This guy's got multiple national titles. Big fella, nice. He probably catches better than his father too. Yeah, Howard Cross was definitely a blocking tight end. Oh, they played in the national title game. How did they do? They won it, right? They have
Clancy defending Notre Dame like his Yankees. I love it.
Oh, good for him. He got a national title ring this year because he had a win.
He said beat Georgia. I know that. Oh, yeah. He's on your neck now. I love this Clancy. I love when Clancy's 6 hours after waking up and he's like locked in.
He's feisty. This is how most humans are. Like 1 in the afternoon. That's Clancy now. Like he's peak. You beat Georgia, yes, with a guy making his first college start. Congratulations.
Let's play this game. What would Jackson Dart have to do between now and the draft to go in the 6th or 7th round? Like come out that he's like a fucking meth head or something? Like what would leave him in the 6th round? I don't even love him, but still.
So many jokes. I can't make them though. That pick is Stackhouse. 54%.
The big boy?
The big boy.
Because you put big DT. That's crazy.
I put large.
All right. So this is we didn't even fix the Jets. We might have made them worse. This is terrible.
It's the chat. It's a chat-driven draft. Also, the rankings on this are fucking wild.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. No, the rankings are wild. We'll get their wild grades from their wild rankings.
Let's see
how the chat did.
Grade.
with our Will Johnson gets an A. Xavier Watts gets a B+, and this is where it all goes
Oh,
to
I
shits.
like the slow reveal. Go down slow. I like the slow reveal.
Tate Rutledge,
B-.
Rutledge, B-. David
Walker
Walker,
with a C.
our
All
speed
right.
NASCAR edge, a C. They always love McCord. We take
Yeah.
McCord in every draft, and they'd love the
Value
McCord pick.
too, right? You drafted a quarterback later. They're gonna give you a higher value on the pick.
Dude, McCord or Shador is like, give me whatever. Like, I'm good on either one. I don't.
Yeah.
But what the fuck do I know?
D- on Lachey.
They did not like Lachey. You guys could have taken Peebles, and we would have been a team. We would have been a team again.
All right.
Complaining about the D
Mickens.
line all year. They like Mickens. I like Mickens too. And should have taken the small DT. That would have been a B+. But we went with Mekhi Becton of the defensive tackles.
All right.
And the final grade is a B+. Top 52% of Jets drafts. How about that?
Okay.
There you go. Here, if you want to, somebody take a screenshot, or I'll just put it on the screen, and then you can always grab it later. That is version 1.0 of the mocks. Oh, wait. Nope. Here, I'll put this on the screen.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Well, while we're recapping it, what did we learn today? Let's start dropping your what did we learn in the chat. What's your thoughts on the coaches, Nate? I mean, I know Wilkes, we've discussed what
Yeah, Wilkes I like. I mean, coach, he's been a head coach before. Got a relationship with Glenn. It seems like he's going to play the type of defense Glenn already likes to play. It's very aggressive. It's going to be different. Like, both of these coordinators stop the run and make it their job to stop the run, even if they do leave their corners on an island a bit too much, and allow some big plays. They just, like, we're not going to see that dink and dunk 3 or 4 yards at a time, both on the run and the pass. We're gonna get a more aggressive offense.
Hawk says do another. Boomtown says do 3 more.
Right.
Big fellow with a question. Nate, are the Mets getting Alonso back?
Yeah. He's just like, he's playing hard to get. It's not even him. It seems like it's his agent, but there's no demand for him anywhere else. And I don't know. He'll never be as popular as he is in New York. But yeah, I like all the hires. I like the tight end guy. I don't know anything about him, but he's been coaching for 10 years, tight ends, offensive line. He's got experience all over. And it seems, if it comes with Engstrad, I'm all good. It seems like we're going to run whatever the Lions run game was last year. If we're bringing Engstrad and we're bringing their tight end coach, who obviously knows their blocking scheme and whatnot, which I'm 100% down for, to run the ball like the Lions did. So, and I think regardless if Rodgers comes back, we're going to have a run-centric offense, which I'm 100% down for. That's the Jets I grew up with, were the Jets that ran the ball and the Jets that stopped the run. You didn't run the ball, and we run the ball on you. We control the line of scrimmage, and then from there, it's
you run the ball and you open up the passing attack.
You're kind of playing at our mercy, and that's that's winning football in my young Jets mind. So it's kind of all I know.
Rob V, I trust Nate and Green Bean Dom C to be the GM. Rob, as long as I can coach, I like being on the sideline. I can't be in a booth watching a game.
I promise you, I don't know shit. I promise you that. Dom C is definitely the follow, 100%.
Oh, 100%.
Dom C is amazing. I love it.
I learned that it takes Boom 2 hours and 8 minutes to hit the like button.
I still didn't like. You could see it right here. You could see I didn't like it.
Or he just said that someone else. Rob, I can rock with that.
You see that? I didn't like it. It's not liked.
I know.
Look, I go to 89. I don't like it.
This is a great comment. The big fella says, didn't realize Wilkes was the DC for the 49ers Super Bowl team. Little fella told me that today.
Little fella. I remember they were getting into
it. You know what's great, though? I call Lil Nicky Lil, just like he wrote Lil Fella. That's what I've always called Lil Nicky.
They were. I remember they were. Him and Shanahan were going at it a couple times because on third downs, he was sending pressure, and they like to sit back in the solid defense, and it was like, what the fuck are you doing? And it was like, let me run my effing defense, like back and forth, and it was 1 year and out for him in San Francisco. I think they were not with the pressure man defense.
Again, 69 viewers right now. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you for being here. I'm not a D-line coach, Clancy. You can't keep me in one position. It's defensive coordinator. Oh, Gary coming in saying, "What's up, Nate?" And then a "What up, Nick?" Damn it, I was getting ready to tease him, and then he fixed it.
/BK nothing but nets.
Hell yeah. All right. If we haven't had any more What Did We Learns or any, let's drop it, Boom. Your boy's ready for bed. Little Nick about to get a little sleep. I appreciate everyone for watching. This has been a very, very fun show. I like doing mocks. I like learning about the new players. I like hearing what other people have to say about them because it's how you start to learn about everyone. It's how you start piecing together in your head over the next 84, 85 days, whatever we have left to the draft. It's always good to learn about players, find out what people like about them, dislike about them, how they might fit with us. Now that we know we have a blitzing scheme, I definitely see us going and getting a linebacker. I think we're going to lose Sherwood. I think we're going to lose CJ to retirement. Craig with a super chat. Mate! Thank you, Craig. Ladies and gentlemen, you've watched all this show just to hear, what did Boomtown learn? Boomtown learned Clement is destined to be a bouncer at the China Club. China's with an I. A Y for the club in New York, I believe. Am I right? No, that's China the wrestler. Connor always keeps one in the chamber. Nick misses when the Jets used to hit the gap. 1,300 hit not once, but twice tonight. Bonus, Nate is always a detriment to Nick. Charles might fall in love on Saturday. Nick might be laying a healthy bet on Lane in March. The Discord may be becoming a problem. Double bonus. Coconut jelly. You don't know when it's going to come in your mouth. Rob V wants to try said product. Nick, the Super Bowl boxers for fuck's sake. Williams and Restrepo don't sound the same. Triple bonus. You can never have enough fatties. The chat made the Jets worse on January 29th, 2025. Statistically speaking, 69 viewers occurs far more often on this show than normal. Yes, it does. Nate, thank you so much. I appreciate you, sir. I know you are ready to cook up some more in the Discord. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and you can get yelled at Nate if you disagree from his pick in the Discord, like him and Rob are arguing today. And then I heard Rob just go, "All right, Nate, I defer to you. You make the choice."
Or you get to see Karens on the Upper West Side cower behind homeless meth addicts to not interact with Nate the biker because she cursed me out and told me not to go through a fucking red light, motherfucker. And then when I came back and said what she said, I can't. Go talk to Johnny in 25. I've never seen a woman. She almost got hit by a car. She ran back into traffic to stay away from me. It was great. But all in the Discord. It's all live in the DP.
I didn't say you were fighting. I was just saying how you deferred to him. Not fighting, but discussing the picks. Sorry, that came out the wrong way. I didn't mean fighting, but you guys were debating who to pick. And then I heard you defer to him.
But Nate, Rob will fight you over the fact that we were not fighting in the DP.
He will fight me, yes. I don't want to fight Saturday. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Real quick, at the buzzer, South End calling in. What's up, bro?
Yo, my bad. I just walked away. What's going on, bro?
I'm about to end the show. You literally clicked in at the buzzer. What do you think?
Yeah, no doubt. I always do that shit. I don't know. I guess excited to maybe have some fucking disguise on defense for once, not just come out in the same bland look that everyone knows we're gonna come, you know. So that'd be nice for once. They probably have the OC predetermined, like you're saying, with the tight end coach hire. All stuff you talked about already, but I kind of wanted to just hop in. Does anybody random civil? Anybody know any like good civil lawyers or anything? I got fucking roughed up, cuffed, threw in a car yesterday over a traffic stop, thrown in the back of a cop car and shit. So kind of seeking if any. I'm in Albany, New York, the capital of New York, Albany. I wouldn't
know anybody up there.
Yeah, kind of random, you know. But they don't have to be near me. Nobody around me wants to take it because they deal with them in the courts and shit. But yeah, I got it all on the cameras in my house. You know, dude gave me a ticket for like a signal on my truck, and I got handcuffed and fucking ripped out of the truck. I thought I was gonna die, bro. It was crazy. Well, I was like 2 blocks away, but I saw the way he was like coming up on me. So I was thinking in my head while I was driving, I'm not pulling over until I get to my house because I have cameras on my house. And dude, he took my phone out of my hand, fucking stopped the recording and everything. If I was like on a different street, I'd probably be in a holding cell. They would have roughed me up. Crazy shit, bro. So it's been a wild 24 hours.
Wow.
But, yeah, just wanted to put that in the universe, see if anyone knew anyone, you know. I'm talking to a bunch of different people or whatever, but yeah, man. Fucking what time do you start? I always get in here late. You start at like 10:30?
Sunday at 9. Wednesdays are normally at 9 also, but I worked my second job at basketball now, so I started like 9:40 by the time I got home and dealt with some shit. And then tomorrow night I go on at 10.
All right, cool. I meant to tell you too, I watched the full intro, all the little clips in the background and whatnot for the first time, and it was dope. Reminded me of like Pete and Pete from back in the day, the intro to that show. I don't know if you ever watched that show, but
which
like
show?
Old school Pete and Pete, it was called.
No.
The Adventures of Pete and Pete. And yeah, it was an old school nostalgic vibe. So good job on that, bro. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking my call. We
real
talked
quick.
about everything. So
real quick, I'm
Who's
gonna
that in
bring
the
in Gary
background?
with you.
Gary, fellow Nets fan.
I gotta use
What's
the
up?
bathroom. I'll be back. Go ahead.
I'll make this quick. I had a similar incident in South End, like it was about a year and a half ago. Like I was just going in, like where I live in Texas, we have like huge mega churches, and they have like coffee shops, you know, outside of the auditorium.
Yeah.
And I went into the coffee shop. Just go to the coffee shop, do some work.
With the police, you're saying?
Yeah, so I'm in there, and the coffee shop is closed. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just sit here at these tables and answer my emails and stuff, right? Cop walks in, right, and goes, church is closed. I'm like, well, front door's open, and like the church is open, just the coffee shop is closed. He's like, let me see your ID. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're resisting, right?
Absolutely not, right? So he just cuts me up right away, right? And he's like, well, it's like, put your hands behind your head. Like, you have your ID with you. I'm like, I'm not giving any ID, right?
Yeah, like, what are you detaining me for?
Drags me out to the car, right? He calls back up. They got like three cops with AR surrounding me, walking with me, right? I have a seizure in the car because it's the middle of summer. It's 105 degrees in the back of the car. Yeah, I have a seizure in the back of the car, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, he said I was breaking into the church. I was like, I do a Bible study at this church every week. Like, I'm not breaking into the church. The front door is open. I understand the coffee shop is closed. I found that out when I got here, but the front door is open, right? And I think the cop opened the front door, and his partner goes like this,
they knew they messed up.
They called the pastor. The pastor came to church like, yeah, I know him. You can let him go, right? Like, he's not breaking into the church.
That's Brother Gary, like unhand Brother Gary.
So, like, what my question is, like, do you have any either witnesses or do you have any?
Yeah, I got video and witnesses.
Oh,
yeah,
man, you're good. You're good.
I need someone to take my case. No one around here wants to take it because they all deal with them in court. And if they sue them, then they won't get any cases and they won't have work, is what I'm being told. So I need someone. They don't have to be in the same city, really. I don't think.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. You don't need to use a cop. You can use a lawyer anywhere in the state, right? So you get a lawyer in Niagara, you get a lawyer in Montauk, They're gonna
New York City.
Yeah, anywhere. Like it doesn't have to be in your.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of time, I was gonna say a lot of time lawyers, unless it's like really really bad. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was. They don't want to.
No, it's a personal beef thing. They were coming ticketing me. It's been going on for like a year and a half. I got nowhere to park. There's a building. It's not up to code. Blah blah blah. Nick, you could cut us off anytime if you want, but you brought Gary on, so I assume whatever. But yeah, there's nowhere to park. They come ticket me. Boom. I tell them this building's not up to code. There's 73 apartments. There's 23 parking spaces. It's not code. You need one parking space per apartment. And they go, oh, well, we'll sue us then. And they keep ticketing me every day. So then their father, who's an ex-cop, it's two brothers that are cops. Father's an ex-cop. Their father has a sandwich shop with like 15 cars on the sidewalk all day. I go, why don't you ticket your fucking father? You're ticketing me every day. Go ticket him. Ever since I told them that, they come, you know, and now they're targeting. And so basically yesterday when he pulled me over, what does that say? We are the freaking... Yesterday when he pulled me over, I took a picture. I was at a red light. I took a picture of him illegally parked on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So he jumped in his car. I knew what he was going to do. That's why I drove 2 blocks while his lights were on. But my argument will be I didn't feel safe. And obviously he ripped me out of my car. So it's like, that's why he chased me, because I took a picture of him parking in front of his dad's sandwich shop, and we have a whole thing going where I wrote them I already have litigation, but I'm looking for better litigation. Like we've already sent them a letter, told them you're targeting, blah blah blah, and now they put their hands on me. So it's like it's easy now.
Yeah, if you got like, because the judge is 99 times out of 100 is going to believe the cop, but if you have the camera,
I mean, I got all the videos.
You can't even argue with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so since you have the footage, getting a lawyer, I don't think would be that difficult, right? Like it shouldn't be.
I mean, it's been 2 days and I haven't found. I've made like 15 calls, bro. I've done like 12 intakes, and my lawyer finally called me back, who has cancer, which is why I'm kind of trying to find better. But when he found out, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking burn the courthouse down. Like these motherfuckers, they messed up, you know." So I feel a little better now, but I still would like a second opinion, you know. So
I would say they're gonna, if since you have the footage, they're gonna look to settle. You know, they're gonna give you like probably 30 to 50 grand to settle. You're gonna have to split that. That's gonna be up to you. Well, you might get more in New York than you do in Texas, but that's what they're gonna offer you, and that's up to you and your lawyer if you want to take it.
You sued them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dragged me out on the blacktop in 105, 110 degree heat in the middle of Texas. I had a seizure in the back of the car, and the ambulance driver had
you're white. We're white.
Me. Yeah, exactly.
People don't think we, you know, we would have been dead. They would have shot us and stopped us out.
So
the
EMS had to come unbuckle me. Right, and take.
Sorry you dealt with that, man.
He's got to take a police report too. Why was this kid having a seizure in the back of the car? Right, like they were done.
Yeah.
They had nothing. Right, like why is he didn't do anything wrong? You legally searched him. You took the stuff out of his pocket, like because they handed all of my stuff that they seized from, and this was all on the church camera, from my pocket, from my my briefcase. They took all the stuff out and handed it back to the ambulance driver who was unbuckling me. It's like, how did you get?
Did you have cornrows at this time?
No, I didn't. I don't think I did.
Oh shit, man! I'm sorry you dealt with that, and I appreciate your advice. And you know,
yeah, as long as you have it on camera, you're golden. The witness.
Yeah, I got it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, I don't even want to sue them. I have to though now. I mean, I like the police. I help them. You know.
So I'm not an anti-police guy. I'm just this guy comes in after me hot, like, give me your ID. It's like, I'm not giving you my ID. I'm sitting here at a coffee shop on my laptop answering emails. Get out of my face. And then he just like, put your hands behind your head. I'm like, are you kidding me?
He opened my car door. I go, sir, what are you doing? And next thing you know, he's like, stop resisting. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And he ripped my phone out of my hand. Stop my recording. I said, I'm not putting my phone down. Next thing you know, fucking phone goes off. I'm like, cool.
He dragged me. I just like went limp. Help, right? And like, so now there's like eyes on you and everything, right? Like, so yeah.
My neighbors came out. They're like, let go of that man. All these, I live in the like ghetto kind of, so all these people come out. Fucking big fat black woman, my neighbor. She loves me. She's like, get your hands off that man. You know, why are you arresting him? You gotta tell me why you're arresting him. That shit was funny, bro.
I was in the middle of Pleasant.
I mean, it wasn't, but
Jason
the fact
Witten
that
goes
they're
to
so
this church,
dumb.
right? Like, it's a nice area where I got pulled out of, right? Like, you all got nothing to do but to do this to me. I'm literally in here answering emails in a coffee shop.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Like, it's crazy.
I think sometimes they act on emotion. They're human. I mean, we're all human. Maybe it's I don't know.
I get it, but
bro.
if you're not a cop and you do that, you go to jail for kidnapping.
Next,
You can't do that.
like I gotta go to bed.
All right.
It's your show,
I
brother.
appreciate you guys popping in.
Thank you,
I'm
man.
sorry that
Amen.
happened to both of you. And that's
All right.
very
Now
nice.
we're Eskimo brothers.
Yeah.
All right, yo. I'll be in touch.
All right,
All right.
be good, guys. Thanks
Be
for
good.
popping in. Gary, take care, my friend. Nate, oh, you're so much more fun to look at from behind a cactus.
I'm feeling very horny.
Nice. How's Ace doing?
Well, you know.
Aaron Jones up the middle.
That's what she said.
I wouldn't wear a fucking Mets hat. What the fuck you guys? I mean, I like the Mets. I grew up in Queens, a couple blocks away from them.
Okay, is this better? Is this better, Nick? Are you happy? Okay.
You're better. Thank you. Thank you.
He's gonna see this in the morning and fucking rip me.
Yep.
Thanks.
I saw what you did. We love you, Bobby. Thanks for watching the replay just to see if we mentioned you. We wait for the end. That way you watch the whole 2.5 hours.
Now get on the walking pad for 15 minutes.
Yeah. You should have walked while you're watching this
I know
whole
that
show.
shit's not out right now. I know it's not out. Break that shit out. Send me a picture.
Nice. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate you.
All right. Have a good one, Nick. Peace
Later,
out, chat.
pal. Ladies and gentlemen, Chat Mock Draft 1.0 is complete. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you didn't. But what do we do at the end of the day?
When you have a bad day, give up. Go home and sleep. Fuck it. Try again tomorrow.
I saw Big Fella mention Snow Globe before. That's our very own Snow Globe. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. My name is Nick. I am your host, and this is the Nick Shine Show. Have a good night. God bless. Go Jets. It's time for the trilogy.
Hey, Shiners. It's a party. My house. Discord party.
Let's go beat.
Yo, we at Sean's crib about to turn up. Music bumping, party jumping. Please someone fill my cup. We greet each other. Merry Christmas! And let the Jets suck. While Bobby yells at scandal. Shut the fuck up. Then Gary intervenes and tells them don't be mean. Eat a stick of butter every day and you'll be lean. Then Santa runs off. I hope we left some gifts because Bobby scared him off. He's on the naughty list. This whole party's lit. Nate Clancy, many more, we hardly fit. And Addison and Weeds bought that Marley spliff. I licked on my lips cause old Jenna G make my heart beat stiff. Damn Charles Gorman, was that a fart you ripped? Too much egg in you know the hot dogs and chips. Now I want my dip. Tell me where the hell is Santa? He ran so quick. I checked the bathroom and
Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm your host, Nick.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
It's 10 o'clock, get ready for the showdown. 9 toes down, Nick, ready for the throwdown. We proud Jets fans, we don't play with them pronouns. Best roster in the league, we playing with the pros now. They tell us slow down, call us delusional, call us losers as usual. But this season will be beautiful. Shotgun with you know who, but run it instead. Lad Hall hit the hole hard.
That's what she said.
Ground and pound like it's 2010. The chat, we got many friends. Johnny wearing hats for super chat and watch him breathe again. Nick put the link Banks and Bobby can call and speak again. Bonesy did the blunt, I got the weed and pens. We speaking green again. Jets news like it's CNN. A-Rod and Charles Gorman, it's like we seeing twins. Feeding tins, pounding on these bleeding fins. Week 14 and 18 when they needing wins. They ain't seeing them. We run the ball and play defense. This is AFC hell where other teams repent. Ladies and gents, welcome to MetLife. This is Jet Life. We bleed green, this our best life. We just nice.
Hey, all you shiners, it's time for something cool. I'm here to do my part. I'll drop a stinky fart. No chicken soup for you. I'm gonna eat it up. And then I'll do a show and talk about the Green Hornet. I got a new laptop. You know it doesn't suck. I'll need to keep it down when I'm making too much noise. My mom will pull the plug and Dennis smack my ass, and that will surely blow. Hey, fuckers, it's time for the Nick Shine Show.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. Shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? Shine time. It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
It's got beat.
Gentry covered the fumble. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime.